Good afternoon. I am coming at you today. I'm actually in my living room, sitting here watching a little bit of Freiburger and Dulcich working on cars that I'm going to get to work on, and good for them, and it looks like they're having a good time. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do today, just kind of give you a little bit of an update of kind of where we're at, what we're doing, what we're working on, and why you're not seeing me out on the trail somewhere or working in the garage or whatever. So Marla had a little bit of a surgery a couple weeks ago, and she is healing up fantastic, and everything went well, and all the doctors are so happy with how everything's done, and everything's getting better and better and better day by day. But we've kind of been stuck at home the last couple of weeks because of that, and probably will be for another week or two. Like, we don't really want to get on the trail and be bouncing around, and she doesn't feel good, right? So we take care of the ones we love. So I've been at home watching TV and cuddling with the dogs, and maybe this is a great time to introduce you to the dogs. This is Irene. Irene is shy. Irene, what are you doing, Irene? So Irene has been with me for quite some time, and like I say, she's shy. And this is Bjorn. And they are going to fight over who gets to be on camera. And how you doing, Bjorn? How's my baby? So everybody loves puppies, right? So Bjorn, as far as we know, is supposed to be pure boxer, but look at him. You know there's something else in there. We don't know what it is. Irene is boxer and Rottweiler. I will pick you to the top of the stairs right quick and show you Pulo. You see Pulo hiding. Hey, Pulo. How are you doing, Pulo? And this is Pulo. So Pulo, we think, is half pit bull and half black lab. That's our best guess. But he's a salvage dog. And we picked him up at the pound. So what are you going to do? But they're my babies and I love them. Today is Wednesday. Today is the day before Thanksgiving. And as such, we've got a little bit of preparing to do. We've already done some. We are going out tomorrow to some big family reunion from some end of Marla's family. It's like her mom's cousin's uncle's dentist knew a guy who had a dog who once drove a truck across I don't know how to tell you how to get there with the family, cousins removed. I don't even know how it works. But somehow, distant extended family from Marla. They live down here. They're out on Wadnalaw Island. If you're from the Low Country, you know where that is. If you're not from the Low Country, doesn't matter. Down here somewhere. They have something that they refer to as Schützenfest, which I think is supposed to be like Schützenfest, because they go out and they do clay pigeon shooting, which reminds me I need to go prep a shotgun in the other room. But it should not be, when you say Schützenfest, it shouldn't be confused with what happens after Taco Tuesday. Not saying. So we're going out there tomorrow. We will not be cooking a massive, the turkey and the stuffing, whatever. They'll have that out there. But everybody's supposed to okay, well, we'll take care of the dinner, but everybody bring a little thing. So here's what we did. Okay, so the first thing that we made is toffee. This half has nuts, but I don't put nuts in my mouth, and so this half over here has no nuts. And this is a recipe that I got from my mother. My mother, if you're out there watching, you do a much better job at this than I do. This is batch number 2, because batch number 1 ruined, just burned, and it turned black, and it was bad. That was no good. So that's the first thing that we're taking out there. But the next one, the next thing that I'm making, it's so amazing. I had the idea the other day, when I go out on the trail and whatever, meet up with the guys, and some people know me will back me up on this, that I like to make fudge, right? I mean, look at the tummy, right? I don't know if you can see it from there, but yeah, of course, I like to make fudge, right? So I thought, what's a fudge I haven't done, and what do I need to do? And I thought, oh, maple fudge. It's like, the greatest thing in the whole world is maple syrup, right? You can't argue with this. It's just the greatest thing in the whole world, maple syrup. So I thought, maple fudge, right? Be awesome. But then I thought, how do you make it better? Bacon, right? So I'm going to make maple fudge with bacon on it. This is the first batch that I made. And you can see most of it's gone because it's been in my house for, you know, a couple days now, and I can't stay away from it. Here, I'm going to, you can't taste it with me, but this stuff is so good. It's amazing. It's so good. It's like fudge, but if it was maple syrup, but instead of maple syrup, it was extremely creamy. It's so good. It's amazing. So anyway, I decided I'm going to make some maple fudge and put bacon on it. So this was just kind of a test batch that I ran. I'm going to get another bite. So this was a test batch that I ran just to make sure that I can get the fudge to the right consistency, make sure that it's real smooth. And later today, I'm going to set about making another batch that I will put the bacon on. So let's go ahead and head upstairs where I can show you the new editor studio or creator studio, or I haven't named it yet, but maybe creator studio. Yeah. Hey, Pulo. Can I pass? And this is Lila. Hi, Lila. Lila doesn't necessarily get along with the rest of the dogs, even though they kind of want to. So there's gates in the between. We live our lights with gates. You're always going in, out, up, down, through the gates. Never ends. So now at the top of the stairs, got my beautiful camera assistant over there. She's working from home. That's her office. Not much of an office, but it's her office. This, oh yeah, this might look like your average junky bedroom, but in fact, look at that. It's a full editing studio. Computer, dining room chair, a monitor that's probably too big, and dog toys that have been destroyed. So, here's where I do, I don't know if this is where I do my best work, but this is where I do the work that you see. So I guess if you guys don't care about us as people or a channel or creators or whatever, like, you go ahead and click off now and check in us on our next video. My feelings won't be hurt. You go right ahead. It's okay. So this being my creator studio, my office, my spare bedroom that I get to put my computer in, I get kind of decorated however I want. And at the moment, we have pictures of my hero behind me, Ayrton Senna. We're talking about finishing out the rest of the decorations in here. Would love to hear some creative ideas from any of you guys out there. We had talked about doing a few different things, one of which was taking some of our favorite pictures from some of the trails that we've been on, right? And then have it printed up, you know, however big, yay big, and then have a smaller picture of, let's say, like the Gaia topographical map with like the trail on there, and then have it, you know, kind of framed with the two. We talked about doing that. We talked about just doing possibly just kind of photo, like posters of some of our favorite pictures. But we're not really sure. Like, I've got a little bit of wall space in here to fill up, and we would love to do it with some of the things that we've done. And I would love to hear creative submissions from you guys out there. How should we go about decorating the place? That would be awesome. Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you like our videos, please click that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification and select all notifications so that you know whenever we put something out. So one of the things that I would like y'all's opinion on, since we don't make these videos for us, like this isn't our pet project so that we can, you know, show the world, but making them for you guys. I want you guys to be happy and, you know, so that you enjoy watching these videos and you'll come back and watch more and more and more and more. And eventually this will get us to a point where we can start doing this, you know, full time. This will just be my job. It's my second job at the moment, but I still have to have a real job. So one of the things Marla and I have been talking about doing is we do a lot of videos. We always put out a video once a week, every Friday. We always get a new video out there. Sometimes we're wheeling on the trail. Sometimes we're working on stuff in the garage. It just kind of depends. And we've talked about, what do we do? Like if we wanted to put out a second video per week. And at the moment, I'm just kind of thinking about doing something where, you know, we take, you know, whatever the current topic of off-road is. For example, this week, we're talking about, have you seen the sale at Napa? Have you seen all the crazy prices? And everybody's ordering, and well, if you stack this and that, and now Napa's got nothing, right? Napa is, I think, sold out of everything that us, overlanders, campers, wheelers, all the stuff that you know we want. Like, it's selling out everywhere, and you got to fight to get anything. And so I don't know if Napa created this problem or we created this problem, but here we are. Once again, looking for input, looking for people down in the comments. If we were to come out with another video, here's 2 questions for you. If we were to come out with another video, let's say on Tuesdays, and it's going to be like a 5-minute or a 6 or 7-minute thing where we're just kind of quickly going over something. A, would you guys watch it? B, if you guys would watch it, or if it would help you watch it, what is it that you guys would like to see? And what would you like to see in all of our main videos? The reason I ask this is recently, and I'm sure you've all seen it, right? I put out a video comparing the maxi track compressor, which is Napa, which is why Napa's sold out of everything, right? Just because I made a video and now they're sold out. Then decided afterwards that this compressor moves so much air that, you know what, everybody seems to be real popular these days on these 4-tire inflation systems. I never understood why, like, just air up the tires. Why, you don't have to, but it's what people want. So, okay, I'll order the stuff and I'll do a do-it-yourself kit and we'll kind of show how everything gets built and whatever. Should I make more videos like that? You guys tell me, what kind of projects like that would you like us to work on? I love working on little projects. I love working with my hands. I don't necessarily love working with anything that has anything to do with gear oil. It's never fun. It's stinky. It's no good. So what kind of videos like that would you guys like to see? What kind of projects would you like us working on? Leave it in the comments. I'm all ears. And hey, if you can get somebody to sponsor me with a supercharger, I will do I will show you everything. I've done it before. I know how to install them. I can show you every little nut and bolt, and hey, here's the tricks, and here's that, and I can show you all that. I just got to get someone to send me a supercharger. Mm-hmm. So those questions out of the way, that leads me to something that I'm really kind of excited about, and really, I should have done this quite a long time ago, but I'm old, and I'm stubborn, and I have a very hard head, and whatever. We have fired up an Instagram account. We are on the gram. You can find us out there at Everyman_Overland. There is actually, I found, an Everyman Overland, all one word, guy that looks like whatever. He's out there having a good time. And he's out all the way out on the West Coast, out in California. It looks like something like that. And by all means, we're not trying to step on anyone's fire or whatever. Like, if you're out there and you're like, dude, say hi. I'd love to hear from you sometime. So go check us out on the gram. All the more followers we can get, the better. And we're going to be doing kind of daily or 2 or maybe even 3 times a day. We'll post up just little pictures of, hey, here's what we're working on, or here's places we've been. This is things we've done. A lot of little details, little images, pictures and stuff that don't get to make it to our videos. It'll just kind of help you connect a little bit better with us and see a little bit more. Follow us on the gram. Again, Everyman_Overland. You'll find us there, and you'll see all the neat stuff that we're going to be posting up there. We are also kind of right in the middle right now, so hopefully in the next week or so I will have it up. I am launching a website. It's going to be a particularly simple website, but what it will give to you is it will give you another opportunity to kind of interact with us. There's a little thing down at the bottom. Hey, send us a message, click here. You can shoot us an email if you don't want to leave comments here or there, or if you just kind of want to catch up with us, kind of, find out what's going on. I'm also making a section in there where I'm going to start filling out, these are the places and these are the times that we're going to go and that we're going to be, which kind of takes you in 2 different directions. One, if you see something on there, we're like, hey, that's pretty close to me, and hey, I might like to go with, I'm free. Hit us up. Sometimes we've already got a bunch of people going with us, and sometimes we might be going out there alone, but I would love to meet up with a whole bunch of you guys out there. So if we're going to be somewhere that looks like, hey, I'd like to go with, by all means, hit us up and say, hey, that one right there, I'd kind of like to go on that. And we'll see if we can arrange it so that we can all get together. Also, if you've got something planned, and just like we always have been before, I kind of have to stay southeast-ish because I do have a normal real job, and I can take a couple days off here and there. We generally base things around a weekend, so maybe I'll take off Thursday and I have to be back on Sunday, or maybe we take off Friday and I have to be back Monday night. Whatever it is, we do 3 or 4 days, and so we're trying to stay in the, we're in Charleston, so, draw a big circle, it doesn't go about that far. North Carolina, maybe very eastern Tennessee, Georgia, like that whole kind of area is where we're trying to stay. If you've got something going on, you're like, oh, I'm just going out wheeling, I know I'm going on this weekend, hit us up. Maybe we come with you. If you have an event that you are planning or sponsoring or attending, or you just know about and you're like, hey, you should check this out. It's kind of a small thing. Please let me know. We're looking to kind of fill out the calendar. I love getting out there and, again, meeting up with all of you guys and meeting new people, meeting with new vendors. We were actually just out, I'm sure you saw Janky runs the D's, whatever. We were out at Waaay National Forest. There was a Project Overland event that was going on, and they had some vendors set up and they had some other things. And we ran across a few of the guys out on the trail when we were out there. I didn't take a lot of video of kind of in the vendors concourse. There was only, 10 or 15 different vendors there, but we did stop by. We did talk with these people, and it was great fun. We really met. We had a guy, I'll put up a picture here. I may have put it up before. This dude had a custom rooftop tent, and it was on top of a full-size, I think it was a full-size Chevy. This rooftop, it had 2 rooms. It was massive. It was like you took 2 XL versions and you sewed them together. I don't know how they made it, right? It had a room divider in the middle. It had 2 ladders coming. It was awesome. I want one, and it's way too big to put on the top of Janky, but just because, like, oh, look at that. Like it's a whole condo setup. I can rent rooms out. It was awesome. It was badass. So if you know of any, events like this that are going on, let us know. Or if you're organizing the event, I would love to come join. Just hit us up in the email. Hit us up in the comments here. Hit us up in some comments on Instagram, wherever you can find us. Of course, we're on Facebook. We've been on Facebook. Mostly Facebook is just a mirror of our Instagram, but has been just kind of every week. Hey, we put out a new video on YouTube, but we are on Facebook. Just look us up, Everyman Overland. You'll find us. I will leave links to all of this down in the description below. And that way you'll know how to get a hold of us and how to reach out to us. So please, check us out on the gram, Facebook, whatever you like. I will let you know when the website is up, but it's probably going to be another week or 10 days, something like that. I want to make sure you get all the details right, even though it's incredibly simple. Just want to make sure it's nice looking and that it works for you guys. And from there, absolutely comment, let us know what you'd like to see, what direction you'd like us to go. I'd really love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You're an absolute trooper if you made it all the way through the video to this point. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, and I hope your Thanksgiving went well. I should have said that too. Thanksgiving was yesterday. Yesterday was Turkey Day, because I'll be posting this up 2 days from now, because today's Wednesday, Turkey Day is Thursday, and then this will go up on Friday, so today would have been 2 days ago. So today is 2 days ago, and Turkey Day was yesterday and tomorrow. Do the math on that.